Hello and welcome to Emerald Haulage. Today we're going to drive from Sheffield to Newcastle. Now, funnily enough, I've actually been inspired from this game to start doing lessons myself. So after taking a few lessons in the Arctic, I was driving a DAF during my lessons. So I'm actually going to drive a DAF here now, just compare and contrast between the real truck and the simulator. So I'm going to start her up, pressing E twice. We're back to those camera mirrors again. Right, so I'm going to put on my lights. Got fined in the past for not having lights on. I'm going to put in my backup card, virtually. And let's do a quick walk around. So I press camera 2. And I'm going to run around to see everything's okay. So, yep. We have our trusty DAF. We take, it looks like a box trailer. There's no fridge in it. And we're going to run her up to Newcastle. I'm pressing 1 again to get back to my driver's view. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go out the gate and swing left. So it looks like our handbrake is already off. That's the way to start of the game, which isn't really safe. So into drive, check our mirrors, and off we go. Okay, so we're going to come out here now, and I'm going to take up most of the gate, just to get the swing of it. To be cognizant, obviously, of the cars coming from my right. So I'm going to use the mouse now to look. See where I'm going. I don't want an incident just starting off. Oh, bus, she's gone that way. Alright, okay, I'm ready to go. Fix my view. We're off. I'm checking my mirror now. I'm checking my left mirror. Okay, I don't want to clip any curbs. It's not the worst, I suppose, but not the worst thing in the world to happen, I suppose, but... Okay, a green light, but... Will she stay green? I love these automatics. I don't know what people's preferences are. I suppose there's something to be gained by driving a manual, but I'm a big fan of the automatics, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I was saying, what happened was, I actually got my CE license 20 odd years ago. I did the test, but I never actually drove it. So I've no experience driving Arctics. So what I've done is, after starting this simulator, I was inspired to go back and do some driving lessons. Now I'm working in a different industry altogether, so I don't intend to go back driving full-time or even part-time. But I'm thinking of maybe casually, like every second Saturday or 2 or 3 times a month. So I went out and went to a local driving school in Dublin. Did just 2 lessons so far. The lessons were 2 hours each. And I have to say that this simulator game really did help. I was used to the angles and the space I need to take up. I went around little mini roundabouts. I never had any issues with it because I'm used to driving this thing. Even if I don't drive this thing very well. But even in reversing, when you're driving ETS2, and I don't know if you feel how you feel about it if you drive yourself, but if you're driving ETS2, you get the hang of reversing, doing it the opposite way. And the way I think of it is, I look at the bottom of the steering wheel. So if I'm trying to reverse my trailer to the right, if you hold the top of the steering wheel, you turn it to the left. But when you turn it to the left, the bottom of the steering wheel actually turns to the right. So now I hold the bottom of the steering wheel and I turn that the direction I want the trailer to go. So it's easier for me to comprehend what I'm doing and where I'm trying to place the trailer. So I'm not stopping thinking, what am I doing here? It's after doing this game for a bit, it's quite instinctive. And that's half the battle, to be honest with you. Now this DAF is a nicer DAF than I was driving. Mine was 151. I found the steering really, really heavy, so I don't know if that's a thing of the DAF or not, but I needed two hands to turn the steering. The instructor was saying reversing, use one hand, but I couldn't, it's just too heavy. So what are we left? 2 hours and 48 minutes and 133 miles. Imagine this is mostly motorway. So I'd like to know, like, who's watching this? Do you drive? Do you drive Arctics? Have you considered driving Arctics? Do you play the game? I imagine you're not just watching if you don't play the game. The way I look at it is, pilots do simulator training. So why don't truck drivers? It's a lot cheaper to do a few hours on this now than it is to spend €100 an hour, £90 or something, or driving a real truck. At least for the, at least in the beginning anyway, because, alright, that is really bad driving. The prospective employer watching this now is not going to the M1. Now, where are we going? Newcastle. Okay, M1 for Newcastle, so checking my mirrors, something coming up, but he's going to have to move. Okay. Right, we're on the road. We're on the road again. I suppose if I had to answer what's different about driving simulators versus driving real trucks, I would say just the pressure. Here you can clip a car, and what about it? But in real life, you know, you have to be constant. You're driving a big vehicle. You know, you don't want to kind of go up a curb and clip a pedestrian, or you know, turn left and not see the bicycle, or even take it, you know, hit a traffic light, knock a traffic light down. Whereas here, if you do it, look, it's unfortunate. I try to do this game as if I'm driving a real vehicle, but you know, mistakes happen. I'm not loving these mirrors now. So we're going Newcastle. Newcastle, okay, change lanes. Indicating, changing. Probably know the British roads now better than I know the Irish roads by the time I'm finished. I love the way your British exits just disappear, so you're driving along, the lane disappears into an exit. It doesn't really happen in Ireland. You actually switch to the left before you get off. So here you're just driving away in a daze and boom, at the exit. So I've tried cruise control, but not sure if I've set up on this truck. I thought I did, but it's not working for me. I believe employers prefer if you use cruise control because I think the newer trucks anyway, are better judges of fuel consumption than the drivers are, apparently. Yeah, I know all DAFs are different, but this is simulator, but it's a nicer truck than the one I'm driving, doing my lessons, or my refresher lessons. It's a big awkward old thing. It's nearly 11 years old now, I suppose. A lot of punishment with trainee drivers. But so yeah, the future, well, the future sim-wise, YouTube-wise, is I want to learn how to drive properly here. Then, obviously, with the maps, I believe ETS2 are releasing maps for Ireland shortly. So when they come out, I want to move my operation to Ireland. Drive on the Irish roads. Corner the market. But if nothing else, driving the Irish roads will help me familiarise myself if I do go driving casually. So in real world scenarios, I might actually approach a company and see, if once I'm confident I can drive a truck, then approach a company and ask them if I can drive for them casually. I know in the UK, you approach agencies, and agencies will match you up with a company, but that's not really a big thing here. There are a few, but it's not the done thing. So I'm better off actually talking to a company, a local company, and see if I can come to some arrangement with them. I've never actually driven through towns in this game. It's always motorways, so I don't have any DLCs and I don't have any extra maps or anything, so I'm wondering, does like the vanilla game actually allow me to go cross country, maybe drive through the towns? Could I drive from Sheffield to Newcastle through towns and villages? Back roads. It'd take longer, but it'd be way more interesting. What's after happening here? Oh, she's frozen up on me. What the hell? Bang. What just happened? What the BJ's is after happening? I have no idea what the hell this is about. Is this part of the game or what? Any mackers. Up over a wall. Oh, fantastic. What the hell? What the hell? Did I get a blowout or what happened? No noise. So, don't go into the other lane. Steering's not working. Brakes ain't working. Right, stop. Not a great place to stop, but what the hell's after happening? Okay, we're back. I think there's more an issue with the game than anything else. I'm stuck, so let me try and get... And this fella's beeping at me. You're not helping, son. You're not helping. Right. So I need to get out. I need to reverse out. Okay, this fella's going to have to go back because it's making it very awkward for me to get out. Right, that was an odd one. Okay, we'll just carry on as if nothing happened. I was wondering there, like, did I get a blowout or something? The truck, like, malfunctioned? But then it didn't make sense because sound went as well if it malfunctioned. What can we do, guys? What can we do? Okay, I'm back. I have 85 miles to go, 1 hour and 47 minutes. People, if you know what happened there, was it the computer crash? Was it the game crash? Was this supposed to happen? Was this some kind of a weird anomaly? Like they do sometimes. Last time I was playing this myself, I didn't record it, but I was driving away and I came across a detour. So the police had the road blocked off. I said fair enough, so I took a detour. And the detour ended up with another road blocked off. So like it was kind of catch-22. I was stuck. So is it one of these things that just life happens type of thing? Anyway, we won't dwell. We're up and running. I don't love motorways. You know that? I just don't love motorways. To get the truck kind of steady on them. Services. Okay, services coming up. I think I need to pull in and I think I need to check the truck, make sure there's no damage done. And I'll grab myself a coffee when I'm there. Be throwing a 15-minute break. Because my nerves are gone now after that. So here we are at the services. So I use the services as an opportunity to practice my reversing. Hopefully I'll find a nice parking spot now and I can reverse into it. Bum, bum, bum. So where are we going now? Do we go left or do we go straight? I think it's left for fuel, is it? Oh, truck's to the left. Okay, we go left. I suppose one thing with the DAFs is like the digital, I like the digital speedometer. I don't think I need fuel. Just park it. That was real life now to be consequences, like Arctic going out of control. My God. Cars, is it? See, truck park. Just park here. I was hoping I'd get a chance to reverse into something, but... Okay, handbrake on. Stop the engine. Right, I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's any damage done. No. Truck looks fine. I think I was lucky to get away with that one. Okay, I'm going to take a rest now. I'm going to take my 15 minutes, go off and get a coffee. Okay, guys, we're back. At our 15 minutes, at our rest. We're ready to go. Checking mirrors, and then coming, swing around. I'll take her wide now, just so the back wheels don't get in the grass. Let's rejoin the motorway. Checking my mirrors into the motorway. It's a fella coming there, but he should see me now, so he should be slowing down a small bit. Let me in, yeah. Perfect. Okay, 65 miles to go before we get to Newcastle. I had my 15 minutes break. Checked the truck for damage after that last incident. Where am I going now? Straight on anyway, so... GPS telling me I'm going straight on. Is it telling me I'm going straight on? Yeah, Newcastle there, Carlisle's up. I wonder too about driving the same route the whole time. Like, there's a bit of comfort in knowing where you're going and where you're delivering to, but imagine being on the same motorway and the same roads 5 days a week or 6 days a week. I know some people do it. Be good in the beginning, but it'll get you after a while. It's looking the same roads, same bends, same trees. Maybe starting off and then veer onto your confidence, veer off and do something that you're different every day. Then again, each their own. Imagine that's Newcastle coming up there on the horizon. What tall buildings. 19 miles away though, so... I'm trying to think, was I Newcastle before on this? I'm coming up the slip for Newcastle and the GPS looks like it's a very steep turn here. Better slow down. Check my left mirror. Good. I wonder, are we going on another motorway or are we doing a bit of back roading? I think I'm gonna get dizzy going down here now. Okay, looks like it's actually hard to tell. What am I joining here? Dual carriageway or something, is it? That's straight on. Yeah, it's like a dual carriageway. Three miles. Imagine I'm turning right, because I always appear to turn right. And we're here, Newcastle. don't think I was here before. Okay, I'm going to switch to the right lane now because I imagine I'm going to turn right down here. Whoa, Newcastle upon Tyne discovered. I wasn't here before. Excellent. Okay, what am I doing? Actually, I'm going straight through, am I? Okay. Oh. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. He understands. He's a trucker. He was new once too. He understands. Okay, not turning right. I'm always turning right, but not this time. Straight through. To go. Slow it down. I don't want to turn over in the roundabout. Right, now where are we going? To the left, is it? I believe we're going into the left. This is up here, is it? It's a factory. We have arrived! Okay, swing over here. So I'm going to head back out again towards the gate, and I'm going to try and back around to that spot. Actually, I'm just going to back around to that spot. I'm not going to try, I'm going to do it. It takes me 1 attempt, or it takes me 12 attempts. I want to get done. So, where are we? I'm going to bend the truck, bend the trailer. Where are we going? Yeah, that's not great starting off, but anyway, let's do this. Just doing it bit by bit now. I'm going to replay it after. Let's see. We did. But I want to keep the tractor unit as straight as I can, so that I don't lose where I am and oversteer. So, let's see. Just use the mirrors. Actually, I'm gonna have a quick look, see where I am outside. Okay, so yeah. I'll pull her over. Yeah. Wrong way. Right. Over a bit. Straighten up the cab now. And I'm going to right. Okay, I'm going to swing her to the left, and I'm going to lock the wheel to the left. I'm playing with the wheel here, so locking it. Locking to the right now, just to get the and easing around to the left. I'm gonna switch the mirrors. So, okay. I want to straighten her bit. I think I'm probably gonna have to take a shunt here. I can't really see these mirrors. Why again? Well, it says I'm there, but you know what? It's not right. I'm gonna straighten her up a bit. I'm going to take a quick shunt because I'd like to keep her straight, which is a bit all over the shop there. Even though I do have the green light to say that I'm at the bay, still I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steer the corner of my trailer left. Now straighten her up. Now I get my right mirror in view. Right. Okay, what I have to do. I'm right on. Go out of gear. I'm gonna press T. I'm out of the car. So that's decoupling. So decoupling. And we're done. I'm late. How am I late? Okay, that's me done anyway. I drove from Sheffield to Newcastle. Load is delivered successfully, although they're telling me I'm late. It didn't stop. I stopped for 15 minutes. Like. Anyway, thanks for joining me in this video, and hopefully I will see you in another one soon.